Tonight, we're bringing you new reaction after a jury awards more than $8 million to the family of Cedric Lofton. Lofton was only 17 years old when he died in law enforcement custody. Surveillance video from the Cedric County Jail showing the 5 officers pinning Lofton face down on the floor for about 39 minutes. The jury finding today that those officers did fail to intervene to protect Lofton. They've awarded the family with that $8.3 million we mentioned. Brady Bowman was outside of the courthouse today and has that new reaction from Lofton's attorney. Brady, what was the feeling following that decision today?
Rachel, the attorneys representing the Lofton family throughout this case repeated this word, thrilled, when it came to the jury's verdict. Lawyer Brian Eldridge says he hopes law enforcement agencies across the country will take notice of the verdict and stop using the prone restraint for anything other than temporary stop to any incident. He says he and his team are confident the jury would decide in the Lofton family's favor.
It was very clear to us, it always has been, that a civil rights unconstitutional violation occurred in that holding. So, yeah, we have faith in the jury system, and we have faith that when presented with the evidence, the jury's going to get it right. And in this case, they absolutely did.
Supporters of the Lofton family told me today that accountability is more important to them than the financial settlement. Rachel?
Brady, thank you.